Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 6 of this Let's Play Stellaris as the United Oathsworn. In the last episode, we continued a little bit of exploration, though we didn't get nearly as much as I would have liked. We fought off some pirates which emerged. We upgraded our fleet, or we redesigned the fleet. They are currently in the process of upgrading. We've added some more shields, but not armor. Just 2% extra damage reduction didn't seem like it was enough to me. And oh yeah, we got a third colony which is currently under construction. Yeah, there. We're also kind of trying to build more mining stations and the like. Oh, and we're building an observation post in orbit around Rorian's Grove, so we can get a little more active with that. Okay, so we finished scouting that one. What are you doing? Oh right, you're moving, that's fine. As long as you're busy. Evading hostile fleets, I turned that off, and we are currently on the way to that. We have fully repaired our fleet, that is good, and they should now be upgrading. Yes, they are. Good. What's this? Negative balance, yeah, that's fine. And we have completed the observation post. Excellent.
Observation posts house teams of scientists conducting research and remotely observing primitive species on the planets they orbit.
Okay, so the observation post gives us 3 society research while it's in orbit around Rorian's Grove, which is very nice. But you can also choose precisely how they're observing those people. So we can be passive observation, which is we have no cultural contamination and everything just kind of goes as it should be of the planet. We can be aggressive, which basically means we are beaming them up and probing them. As you can see, they're beaming up the cow there. Natives are aggressively studied and life specimens are frequently collected to learn as much as possible about biology and culture, so the monthly gain in society research is increased to 6 instead of 3. However, there is a risk that you contaminate the culture and they basically accelerate their advancement. And then technological enlightenment, which costs us 5 society and 5 credits. However, they become space age far more quickly, and once they are space age, I think they become a vassal, or at least they become very, very friendly towards you for your assistance. And finally, there's covert infiltration, which you can only do on industrial nations. I thought they were atomic. How do I see what age they're in? Is that contacts? Atomic age, yes. So I should be able to do the observation. Oh, and we need unrestricted native studies. Basically what you do then is you send in agents to modify, you send in genetically modified agents which behave like the population, and you infiltrate the society, replace their leaders, and prepare them for annexation. So no, I think what we're actually going to do is technological enlightenment, because they're already atomic. The next age would be early space age. So they would basically join us straight out, I hope. And they're already in our system, so I think that's what we're going to do. It will cost us some more society research. The society will be going more slowly, and we'll be losing a bit of money, though we should start recouping that once we've built the other colony. So I'm not too concerned about that particular issue. It's just the society research, because I think we're already kind of behind in society. So that is something that we will need to try and fix. Meanwhile, our constructors are here again. However, we are waiting for more materials so that they can continue building mining stations and the like, so we'll just wait on that. Oh, it's Hadar. I thought it was saying Hodor. I was like, really? There's a system called Hodor? That's awesome. But no, it's not. Right, what's the Navy doing? You are still being upgraded. You are not building anything. Tell me anywhere how much cash it's still waiting for. No. That is unfortunate. And once they are done with that, I'm going to move them to Medak to see if we can kick out the space amoebas and the like that are or were here.
Construction complete.
There we go. Fleet has been upgraded. Excellent. Let's grab you lot and send you over to Medak. Construction ship, you are still waiting for resources, fair enough. Science ship is conducting science.
Debris analyzed.
Okay, we got the debris, which has given us 10% towards active countermeasures, plus 10 physics research, and plus 15 engineering research. Lovely jubbly. Now, if we are going to be trying to grab this system, which gives us access to these ones basically, we should probably survey these, because they will very soon be in our sphere of influence. The amoeba's just left, I believe. Ursula Prime has finished something. Oh right, they're building the mining networks and hydroponics and the like. Okay, cool. I'm getting a lot of influence. I'm thinking I might need another edict. That's in Empire, isn't it? Yes, policies. Droning optimizations means that we generate more minerals but less energy. I'm actually kind of tempted to do that, because we have a lot of influence stocked up, and we are actually gaining more now, thanks to having a rival. So I think we will do that. And the other one which I was considering was the native interference. Can we get unrestricted? No, because we're xenophiles. Okay, just have to be active. We're actively trying to boost their technology level so that they join us. And we will welcome them into the empire of the United Oathsworn. Alright, so there were no enemy ships there. Good to know. Did we explore everything in that line? We did. I think you guys can basically just get back to exploring this stuff, which you had not quite finished. Just do something like that. Go back there because we know that one is safe. Okay. You guys are expanding even more. How much does it cost for a frontier outpost? You may as well head over here though, because that is definitely where I'll be building a frontier outpost. It kind of looks like they built one here. These guys have 2 colonies. Jumla still only the 1. It's their loss. We are now losing rather a lot more money, but Dantariga is almost done, so it's fine. What else was I thinking of doing? Nothing, I don't think. Tier Medak, Frontier Outpost, go. There are ocean worlds which we would be able to inhabit once we get the technology allowing us to get our adjacent tech types, but we don't yet. Oh dear. And the next campaign is underway. 3 months' time. So we're not going to get that mandate done either. Oops. There's a lot more leaders running for government this time, but Camlan is still first. Kind of annoyed that Camlan doesn't have any skill bonus apparently, but everyone seems to be supporting them. Still wants the off-world miner, which
Construction complete.
we need to start ramping up, like quite seriously. Right, Ursula Prime has built the mining networks and stuff, so we are producing a lot more minerals than we were previously, and Dantariga has finished colonizing. Huzzah! So we are currently collecting food there, which is good. We are expanding into that spot, which is minerals and food. That sounds absolutely fine to me. Okay, cool. Continue. And we will have expanded our own influence over this direction. Not quite enough to get Hodor. I'm just going to start calling that Hodor. Or Tinabo. Oh, this one does lie within our system. Interesting. So that means we need to survey it. Science ship, right click with a shift and survey. And you can see here the progress with the observation. So we're about a quarter of the way done. We're losing a lot less money than we were previously. Camlan has been elected once again. And we need to do... Yeah, we
Research
didn't do that one
complete.
either, which is annoying. Need to. Okay, we've got field modulation, which gives us more credit. Well, the potential to make more credits. Okay, so you can see here active countermeasures at the bottom of the list is partially done, which gives us sentinel point defense, which actually does damage as well. And I think it shoots down missiles. Doesn't have a very long range. Or we could get a plasma thrower, which is 100% damage penetration and 2 average damage. What was the average damage of the other one? It's out of interest. 1.3. So that is a fairly significant step up. In fact, it would be more than the mass driver, but we are also researching these bad boys. 2.21, 2.07. So it's only marginally less, and this has 100% armor penetration. It's a laser, so I think lasers do... Oh no, it's just plasma, it's not laser. Or we could get fusion power, which allows us to get the fusion reactor, which generates more power. So we would need to use less reactors in the bottom slots, which would allow us to strap on more shields and guns. So I think we're going to go for fusion power. I think that sounds entirely reasonable. Onwards. Where's the construction ship? You are still constructing. Good. Oh yes, you're doing the frontier outpost, aren't you? And then we can start building up the stuff that we have here, particularly the minerals and the credits.
System survey complete.
Okay, cool. Absolutely nothing in Qatar. Embassy established from the Great Sagittari. That was these guys, yes. So we are definitely befriending them. We hate them, but we're befriending them. I wonder if we both rival Jumla. Let's take a look. Jumla, rivals. Nope, just me. You guys are doing your thing over there. Good. Still losing a bit of money, but we have such a big, like, stash of cash that I'm not too concerned about it. Now we're just kind of waiting for things to happen. I mean, we could actually, and we probably should, thinking about it, build a hydroponics farm here. Except that would be rather difficult. What do we need to clear this? Massive glacier removal, which we haven't even seen yet. There's not much food on this planet, it's the only problem. There is some down here. Except these would both be really good for minerals. We could build a hydroponics on somewhere without anything, and that would then start producing one food. I think we're just going to have to let this place be a bit of a slow growth location. Are there any edicts we can do which would help you? Ethics divergence, more migration. Okay. You know what? More migration wouldn't be a bad call. Costs 150. Or Gelida might be a better option. Except Gelida I think will grow quite nicely because it has loads of food. So yeah, we're going to do a migration land of opportunity thing here. And we will call this planet Greenland. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, cool. And that cost us 150. That is totally fine. That is apparently a true story. Eric the Red did name Greenland to try and attract people to it, because they had a bit of trouble getting people to go to Iceland. So he basically sold Greenland as a green and pleasant place to go and live, though it wasn't. Although, that said, at the time the world was going through a mini warm age, so Greenland was several degrees warmer than it is now, so it was actually greener and more fertile, but still not particularly green. And that one system controls this whole branch, this whole thing, from that one system. I don't think I'd quite realised just how many stars that was. I was thinking it was just this bit for some reason, but no, it's all of that. There's no connection down here. So warp and wormhole would have a really easy time getting into this, but hyperspace, not so
System
much.
survey complete.
Hadar has been fully surveyed. Good. Let's start doing that one as well, because I kind of suspect we will grow our borders out that way. And there we go. Medak has been completed. So we need to start exploiting this place. So we're going to do Medak 3, which is toxic, so we can't build there anyway. And then probably Medak 3A, though it is one of the ocean worlds. The ocean worlds we could eventually colonize ourselves. And now our influence income has gone down rather a lot. We're still losing money, but not as much as we were. How are you doing? 3/4. Cool. How's Jolida doing? It's growing. How's our happiness here? 60%. Limited by the habitability, but the habitability here was 80 or even 90, wasn't it? I think that says it here. Oh no, it's 80. Okay. What's the habitability of our 100? Of course it is, our homeworld. Okay, so mining station has been completed. Excellent. Do I want to continue building this place up? Yes, I think I do, because it falls within our space. Although, we could also go here, where there is, or Hatham for that matter, where there are no colonizable planets. I mean, those are all ocean worlds, which we probably will eventually colonize. So let's start with Trabua and do these. Build a mining station there, and then there. Go. Okay. So that'll be what, 3? What's the mandate? 4? 4. So we'll need one more, and that'll probably be one of these ones. You are still outside of my... and you are still scanning. Okay. So our space is growing a little. We are almost as big as these guys. A little more condensed, perhaps. And yes, our society research is very, very slow.
System survey complete.
Excellent. What will be next? Oh, Quitlar we've done already, haven't we? I think we'll do here. Mythil. I think that does fall in our borders. Yes, it does. Lies within United Oathsworn space. Marvellous. How far have you got? Are you completed? You have, yes. Excellent. We'll send you down this way then, I think. Just keep on exploring. Something along those lines, I would say. See what we come across. I really am... oh, that's all dark space, so even warps and stuff wouldn't be able to get through that. I really need to grab this province, or this system, before anyone else does. Because that would lock off all of this, I think. I'll finish doing the constructions and then I'll do that. That'll be the next priority. Because I want to finish this mandate. Ooh, scientists leveled up to level 3. Marvellous. How are people feeling about us? You like us? Oh, you're also xenophile. Okay, cool. That is good, especially if they're going to be living with us. The Lorango Consciousness, which is those chaps. Didn't I have an embassy with you? Yes, I do. 41. Is there no icon for people I have an embassy with? Oh, they really need to tidy this interface up a little bit. Yeah, how do I know where my embassies are? Their fleet power is superior. Capacity and tech is equivalent.
Situation log updated.
Encounter in Wistral. You've encountered some form of alien vessels in Wistral, which is... where? And I guess it's where you are. Where are you? You're over there. Okay. Far away. Okay, continue. Onwards. And we have got fusion power. See, in EU4 you could right click on this, then you could tell it when it should be a pop-up and the like. Because I'd actually kind of like these to be a pop-up. Research complete, nuclear fusion. Okay, that is actually a really useful tech for us. We can get the assist research, which allows our science ships to work with the planets rather than just checking for stuff, but I don't think that is necessary. We can get a hyperdrive too. Spends less energy, so I guess that just goes more quickly? Or are they just use less power? Let's have a look at our ship designer. Our hyperdrive, that one. Power usage 5. The other one was 10, wasn't it? Power usage 5, cost 5. Power usage 10. Why would I want that? Right, we'll go for something else. I think I'm actually going to go for the Sentinel point defense. I kind of like the idea of that, just in case we do come across someone with missile technology. So we can shoot them down. Continue. Construction ship's not doing anything. That means he has done all of his constructions. Marvellous. These are in our space, and they are not habitable, so we can just go on a bit of a building spree over on this side. I want a thingy here, holding down shift, and here, and energy here, and science not there because we don't have enough. Enlightenment completed! The thousands of scientists and advisors we sent to Rorion's Grove have finally completed the arduous task of bringing the local civilization up to an early space level of technology. Under their new unified government, the aliens now style themselves as the In Theory Union of Stars, and they've agreed to become our vassal! Aha! Our observation post above their homeworld has been dismantled as per the conditions of our treaty with them. Excellent! So what does it mean if they're a vassal? That means that they are subservient to their overlord. They have limited diplomatic options and fight along with their overlord. So they will just expand and stuff along with us, and we're basically going to be protecting them as well. Despicable neutrals. Right, this is a placeholder personality and should not show up in game. Whoopsie. Bug. Found a bug. Oh. Oh, is that contested land or something? The Empire of Jumla has declared the Great Sagittari Imperium their rival. Interesting. So, Jumla, dude, what are you doing? You're on your own. And you're a tiny part of space and you haven't expanded. We have encountered some form of alien vessels in the Grokon system. These strange objects have been flagged as new aliens until we can learn more about them. New aliens. Oh, what was I doing? Construction ship. Where are you? You're here. I also want you to build a sciencey place here. Then we'll wait a
System
month
survey complete.
and build a credits place there. Science ship is done. I think Onab is going to be fairly close to our system. So I would rather like to know what's over here. Off you go. Onwards! What are we discovering down there? Just random stuff. Oh right, and I can be researching them, and I have my society research back as well. So sit log, I have several new aliens that I should be researching probably. Make it happen. And so Sagittari has also rivaled Jumla. It's us two versus you right now. You're looking a bit much like a
Anomaly
pipsqueak.
found.
A level 1 anomaly with a 7% failure risk. Class 12 asteroid orbits this planet. The small planetoid's orbit appears far too stable for its presence to be a natural occurrence. Well, by all means, research it. Mihil has been fully surveyed. We found an anomaly. Okay, cool. Onwards! You are still building, and then you'll be completed. Okay, cool. Then once you have that, I think I'm going to do a frontier outpost right there to block anyone coming down this way. I am kind of worried that they're going to kind of pinch this nice little back area that I have back here. It should just be really secure. A little threatened from this side, perhaps, but it's definitely in its own little area. Yes, warp could come across here, maybe here. Wormhole might as well. Wormhole tend to have a bit longer range, but to get around the wormhole thing, I just need to blow up their wormhole generator, and then they can't reach me. Hadar is now within my space. Tomabo, however, is not. And Ibaka I would still quite like. Minor mandate fulfilled! Huzzah! As per Chancellor Camlan Gwitherin's mandate, additional mining stations have been constructed. Gained 80 influence. I would rather like to have been able to do that before, but we weren't. Towed asteroid. For some reason, someone has towed an asteroid into a stable orbit around Onab 3. The massive engine sections and braking thrusters can still be found on the surface, although they have long since been rendered inoperable. Whoever did this also mined the asteroid for minerals, but these operations were seemingly abandoned shortly after they begun. +3 engineering research possible here, and it is not in our system. You are surveying it. Okay. Do continue. Transmission from Ateria Prime. We are receiving a transmission from Ateria Prime. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Greetings! I speak for Executive Igvi Azut and the wealthy elite of the Aterian cartel. We are always looking for new trading partners among the many diverse and delightful alien nations we encounter as our ships explore the galaxy. As fellow star explorers, we salute you. So you sound like you're going to be friendly. Yeah, you are.
Situation log.
Oh wait, no, that was us. Where are they? Cartel. There they are. Oh, +10 already. Says xenophilic. We have encountered some form of new alien vessels called the Z-aliens. Now where are they? Oh, they're down there. No, that's the cartel and the Imperium. I hope my fleet's not stuck over here now, because that is a dead end. Can you get home? You can't get home. I think they might well be stuck. Who was this? The Cornithian Imperium with their 3 planets. Everyone seems to have about 3 planets right now, so I feel a bit better, except for these guys who suck, and they who only have 2. Okay, so Cornithian Imperium. Contacts. Cornithian Imperium, communicate. What would it take to get access? because we're not bordering each other, isn't it? Won't trade unless they're bordering United Oathsworn. I'm going to have to disband this fleet because they cannot get through. How irritating. I'm going to have to rather quickly build a new fleet. In which case I should probably also upgrade my designs. Although I'm still getting the point defense and the coil gun, which is kind of annoying. I'd kind of like to finish that, but no, that's not going to happen in time. And I want a fleet just in case. There are nasty people about. We do nasty things, and are generally nasty. Right, what new gear have I got? I've got new fusion reactors, so I might as well use them. It gives me extra power, so I could actually bolt on some armor there. That would work. Don't have anything new for that, nor that, nor that, nor that. Seriously, why would I want the other hyperdrive? I don't understand. I think that is looking like a stronger ship. What is its combat value? Does it say? No. Alright, let's start building some of those. Ursula Prime, spaceport. Build. Call that. Only build one at a time. Great! Anyway, that is the end of this episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you are enjoying this series, and if you are, please do like and subscribe. Very much appreciated. It does help the channel grow because it brings in more people, like search engine optimization. And you know, it's a bit of an ego boost because I know that people are enjoying this. If you have any tips or advice for me, then please do leave a comment in the section below. I do try and read and respond to pretty much everything there, though, as I said in the previous episode, I am now pre-recording. So if you do not see me implement something you have suggested immediately, that is why. Don't be offended, I'm not ignoring you. I just will have recorded that episode already, but I do learn from anything you do tell me, so you can probably expect it at some point in the future. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.